Mixer's log number 44. A highly unlucky number in this part of the world. That being East Asia. Really, any country out here that's heavily influenced by China, Chinese culture, has a superstition about the number 4 because the Chinese words for the number 4 and death have the same pronunciation. In Korea, that word is sa. So, yeah. Mixer's log number 44. Back in the day here, late 90s when I first came, before cell phones, everybody had beepers. And if your beeper went off and you looked at the screen, you knew somebody had it in for you. If you looked at your screen and you saw 4444. Yeah, so in keeping with that superstition, I'm featuring my rendition of Dirt in the Ground by Mr. Tom Waits. A song about death. And if you want to quit drinking and start creating, here's something you can try. My contact info is in the channel description, and I suggest you read the video description as well. You can channel that time and energy into making your own audio productions at home. If you can finger paint, you can do this. You may not win any Grammys, but you can make stuff. Get in touch if you're interested. All right. So this Mixer's log, I'm going to be featuring Airwindows Elliptical. So first I'm just going to play through the mix such as it is. And then I'll A-B elliptical for you. It's pretty neat, I think. See how it does in the car. But I'm surprised I didn't discover it before. But I'm glad that I now have. Okay, without further preamble, away we go.
What does it matter? A dream of love or a dream of lies? We're all gonna be the same place when we die. Spirit don't leave knowing your face or your name, and the wind through your bones is all that remains. And we're all gonna be, from a buzzer
So there it is. Dirt in the ground. And elliptical. Right now I have it in a bus, and I really don't like bussing things unless I have a particular reason for wanting to like run an effect in parallel. This is not such a case, and so I'm probably going to try applying elliptical individually to tracks 1 and 2, which are drums. Right now I have them both routed into this bus right here, bus C. Might as well name it elliptical. And so first I'll give you the there. Not going to read through this whole thing, but elliptical high passes the side channel. So this is a mid-side processor with a cutoff and a slope. And this is the sweet spot that I found. It's rather extreme. Maybe extreme's not the best word. It's very startling what it does, and it really increased the volume of these two drum tracks, which didn't affect my output on the master bus because I've got a limiter in place, but things were getting a bit squashed. So I had to bring the volume fader on this bus down to almost -6. I didn't bring the volume down on the individual tracks. And then the sends are not at full volume either. Okay, minus 3.7, minus 7.7 on the sends. And then down to almost -6, minus 5.7 in the bus itself. And that was just to bring the volumes down to parity. But I've noticed that, I don't know if it's just cakewalk buses or buses in general, but sometimes they'll really slam the signal for whatever reason. So for tomorrow, I'll come back and try this plug-in individually on these tracks. But here's what it does. I'll just A/B it by muting the bus, and you can hear it you can hear it clearly all the way through. Okay, we'll just start with the percussion intro. Okay, so I'm going to mute it. And unmute. Muting and unmuting down here.
What does it matter? A dream of love or a dream of lies? We're all gonna be the same place when we die. The spirit don't need knowing your face or your name, and the wind through your bones is all that remains.
it just really creates quite a lot of space, and it just more space for the vocal, more space for the bass lines, of which there are two. And before I brought the volume on the bus down, it was just really extraordinary. Okay, so it may be even better after I put it on the bus, on the tracks individually, but it's late and enough for today. So there's that. And I might as well show that. You might have noticed on the second refrain, the third refrain less so. In the final four refrains, there's kind of a low pitch shifted quality to the vocal. Also Airwindows. And those are this one right here, GlitchShifter. A really gnarly, raw-sounding pitch shifter with a dose of insanity. And yeah, it's got some very extreme settings. I think GlitchShifter was on this one right here.
In the ground.
Right there. I'll solo it.
Yeah, all gonna be just dirt in the ground.
So, I'll just play that without it.
All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground.
And then this one over here is this one. It's PitchNasty. PitchNasty is a primitive pitch shifter that also has primitive time stretch artifacts. Yeah, these are two very interesting plugins. So without...
All gonna be just dirt in the ground.
And
all gonna be just dirt in the ground.
And then on the final refrains, I've got both PitchNasty and this one here, Fracture, going at the same time. And this is what those sound like.
All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just
that's without Fracture.
Dirt in the ground.
Fracture on.
All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground.
Actually, I think maybe Fracture should go after.
All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground. All gonna be just dirt in the ground.
I had Fracture doing a thing that it's not doing as it was before, so I'm going to have to go back and tweak that again. It was doing some it was making some cool noises, put it that way. Bit shifty kind of noises. But, you know, it's surprisingly subtle in the mix. I actually kind of prefer if it was a little bit more prominent, but better a little on the subtle side than the other way. But yeah, in the mix.
Just dirt in the ground. I'm gonna be just dirt in the ground.
Okay, anyways, that's dirt in the ground. Arrangement's not quite done. I still have one, maybe two more parts. I'm going to be adding a fuzz guitar part. Yeah, one more thing that I'll show is this electric guitar part was it's way too mid-rangey and scratchy, abrasive, and I used BassAmp, Airwindows BassAmp. This is all Airwindows tonight. Let me see. Much nicer, I think. Okay, so, yeah. Thank you for watching and listening. And, man, I did over a 2-hour live stream tonight, just working on this mix and kind of hoping somebody might come along, strike up a conversation, because I had a story to tell. I didn't feel like talking it into a camera and then uploading it. And you know, it's the funniest thing. I mean, okay, well, it's early to mid Saturday afternoon in North America, but in over 2 hours, over a 2-hour live stream, I took a screen cap because I just could hardly believe it. Let me see. Pictures. No, where is it? Yeah. Two hours, 8 minutes. 37 seconds, 0 views. 0 views. It's the first. I mean, I haven't been doing this live stream thing for a very long time, but there's some things about YouTube that make you scratch your head sometimes. I mean, every other time I've done a live stream, whether from my PC or from my phone, I mean, in the space of over 2 hours, you're going to get some views. People just sort of like peeking in, poking their heads in, leaving. And even if, nobody sticks around, you're going to have some views and peak concurrence and total watch time, and the average view duration might only be a few seconds, but you're going to have some views. I mean, 0 views in over 2 hours? It's odd. to say the least. But anyway, I guess tonight was not the night to tell this story. Story about courage of a sort. Anyway, time for me to get a nap. I got to drive the long-suffering missus to her sister's place in a few hours. Thank you guys for watching and commenting, being there. From lovely scenic Paju City, South Korea, in the wee hours, I am Lean Bear. Be well. Over and out.